Okay, guys, we are on the air.
So as I was saying about Jason...
Oh my gosh. Here we go again. I miss you too.
Oh, there's our character stuff. That's so cool.
Yeah, we got this fun little setup now. Let me just move Discord and close this other stuff.
I still love how Moy is still like Pika has hair? What? That is still like Moy's biggest shock is that Pika has hair.
Speaking of Moy, look at the amazing job he did with this card. My goodness.
I know.
That's excellent. Excellent job,
I love
Moy.
I love how I love how Mira's is fiery looking and Violette's got kind of like a gem thing, and that Greta's is exploding and Button's got the stars, and then Pika's all creepy.
Yeah, Moy added that extra detail. All I asked for was just the colors, but he went the extra mile and gave a little subtle hint of each character's personality or trait within the stars themselves.
Honestly, that is the best thing he could have done, and he is so cool with that.
Yeah. Not only has he made this great layout for the session since the beginning, but all I asked was just a simple poster, but he went above and beyond just making this for the campaign. And I wanted to start off essentially Season 2 with a bang by updating some of the assets.
Which, speaking of updating assets, I still need to draw a new picture for Button. I've been very caught up with the Ask Mario stuff. I've got an idea, though. And it's very Dragon Ball inspired.
Yeah, and I got update Mira's token since I'm seeing her portrait in the toolbar below is different.
No, I'm mostly just I couldn't find the original, so I'm going.
Yeah, no problem, Steve.
You've done enough, man.
I still love what you did for Violette. She looks so beautiful. And totally magical girl vibes. I love that. And and Greta, man, looks fierce.
Yeah, after everything that happened on the previous island, she's gotten a bit more fierce.
Oh yeah, you don't want to mess with this, Granny.
No.
I do like the little wispy token that Masky put for Pika there to give it a little more spectral look.
Yeah, it's nice. And her new look kind of reminds me of the Boo armor from Mario Strikers.
What, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Well, thank you. It's so nice to finally add the gloves that Dom has given me for a really, really long time.
And we get to see her hair out.
Yes, Pika for Season 2 is gonna start wearing her hair, even though she's self-conscious of it.
Also, James, just so you know, your surprise is something that's coming later. It's not related to tonight.
What?
Sorry,
What?
I sent him a DM. I got a surprise for him.
And Philip's in the chat.
Hey, baby! Enjoy the session, darling.
Yep, and Pika's also no longer hiding behind her mask.
Indeed.
That's because it got busted up.
Yeah, that's because it did get busted up. Now, before we start, I do have something that I want to say.
Yodel.
All right. I just wanted to say what an honor and a privilege it is to be able to play this game with you guys and to be able to entertain all of you. You guys are what get me through my day, and I haven't thanked you all enough. It's been a very, very tough past month for me. I had a bit of an emotional breakdown on Monday, but it's made me realize something. Even though I do live in the occasional fear that I may one day lose all of this, I don't want that fear to make me miss what I'm having. I think that you guys are all blessings. You all came to me, and I can't be thankful enough. I love you all. I really do love you all.
Thanks, Jason.
I love you too,
Love
brother.
you. Love you, cousin.
All right.
You getting hugs.
I give you hugs.
And that goes for you,
I try
too.
to remember that.
That goes for you guys, too. You there, behind the screen. You guys are all going through your own journeys. And it's going to be tough in a lot of different places. But as long as I am able, I'm going to do my best to entertain you.
Aww.
To help you forget your troubles, even for a moment. Anyways, I just felt it was important to say that.
It really is.
And yeah, you're gonna make me cry.
I think it's the music. I think Dom picked the perfect music for this.
Didn't even
Also,
know
you
it.
make me emotional, sir. But that's what happens when you love someone so much.
Well, I wanted to get the feeling of a magical journey. And by the way, this is not like official Kingdom Hearts music. This is just a fan cover of the main theme.
Yeah, just so we keep the Square Enix lawyers off our backs.
This was basically a fan
Indeed.
interpretation of Kingdom Hearts 3's main theme before the game even came out.
Ah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so...
By the way, Brian, I got that reference. Yes, I watched Snapcube.
Alright, so... Oh yeah. Hey, Shadow! It's me! The devil!
Oh gosh.
Yes, that is quite topical lately. Lassie, I'll tell you later.
Poor Lassie.
So, after a month away, shall we continue where we left off?
Yes.
Hold on, before we actually would do that, I got, yep, OBS is good to go, and, audio input, my mic is also caught, so let us begin in a 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright. Alrighty, so we begin where we left off. So, on the last season of Mario D&D, The Star Warriors. Our heroes, the Star Warriors, have been on a perilous journey to stop the plight of the villainous Captain Junkjaw of the Junk Pirates that came from the stars. With a mission from none other than Rosalina herself, they were to free the 7 star children that had been scattered upon the Buffet Isles, pillaged by Captain Junkjaw himself. Through many journeys, our heroes have faced many a perilous of an enemy, and even some loss along the way, while at the same time discovering more about themselves. One after the other, they have been able to save some of the star children. The first being Yoshi, the second, Wario, and just recently, probably their most harrowing challenge yet, the strong and ruthless Donkey Kong. And even after a hard-earned victory, they had to contend with Junkjaw's perilous might once again. And after nearly escaping from his onslaught, they had both a victory and a loss, with Junkjaw getting away with a prize he had claimed, a powerful crystal of unimaginable power. And after reconciling with the former traitorous Jacqueline, former adventurer comrade of Greta, the entire former party had reconciled with her betrayal, and she was given the sentence by the prince of the island to serve community service in order to repair the damage she had done. But on the last night before the departure, they shared one last heartfelt hug and sobbing of all the hurt they've had to endure the time on this island. but with this adventurer soon following behind them, the Star Warriors set out to cast sail onto the next destination, which would to be the Sour Kingdom. And thus, the adventure continues. It is the following morning after your well-earned rest. You've managed to collect all of your supplies from the hut, making some final preparations, and as you were heading back down to the docks, you had seen that all of the best shipwrights that Cookie Kong has hired for you has been hard at work the entire night to make sure the ship is repaired and reattach the harpoon gun.
And we're gonna need that later.
Yes, we most certainly are.
Question: did Pika ever get her? Did she ever buy like a new lockpicking thing, or is it still broken?
Well,
Or used tools?
you still have time to purchase something before you leave.
Okay, good. All right, y'all can do what you want.
I
Alright
would,
then.
but I am still tired.
Don't worry, just save your energy. We've got a lot to cover today.
Well, your ship should be done within the hour. If there's any last-minute preparations, we are free to give you any supplies you may need.
Yes. What do you still have any merchant shops still? Oh my gosh. Were any merchant shops destroyed during the Rajang Kong's attack?
No, but we're just more than free to give you any supplies you may need.
I need some more. I need some thieves' tools. Pika says, with almost monotone, behind her mask.
Well, we could give you some. We could give you some of our tools from some of our various vendors that could properly be used as thieving tools, I suppose.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, anything for the sake of picking locks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they actually were destroyed last time.
I remember.
You know, I do remember something that you did a couple islands ago, if I recall. Pika, didn't you buy some figurines or dolls of some kind?
Yes.
I think I shall do the same. I will go and I will procure some souvenirs. And thus, I'm going to march straight over.
Pika flinches as she then would fly to whatever vendors would have like the thieves like.
That's the word I was looking for. Vendors. Ugh.
What about you other lovely people?
I think Greta would just try to procure some more foodstuffs and maybe some healing potions.
All
I
right.
think maybe Violet will do that too and just walk around the marketplace. I don't know.
Alrighty. We'll go in order. Is Mira going to just stay by the ship, or is she going to go with anyone to shop as well?
That depends if anyone asks her to go with them.
Is anyone going to ask Mira?
Me and I, we're going to need some muscle in case the supplies are heavy.
Alright, very well.
Alrighty, so we'll go in order with Pika and Button together heading to the souvenir shop.
Alrighty.
Well, welcome, wonderful Toad. You got anything you want to procure from my stand?
Let me just take a look around. What, do you have any figurines?
Well, of course! I handcrafted all these wonderful wooden sculptures myself. And he hands over some wooden dolls.
Okay, I'm going to look at some of the... I'm gonna look at some of these. Do I see any that are frog-shaped?
There is one that oddly looks like Frog Fuchsius.
Ah!
Frog what?
Frog Fuchsius. That's the frogs. That's the frog sage from Mario RPG.
Oh, that one!
Yeah, the guy with the
I know
beard.
who that is now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to say, I would like this one. And do I see any others?
Other what?
Any other dolls, figurines, etc.?
There's one that looks like Funky Kong.
One that looks like Funky Kong? That's funny. Let's see. What about one that looks like that one, let's see. Are there any that look like Gino by chance?
Let me see. One that it's basically an exact copy right next to the Frog Fuchsius doll.
An exact copy, you say, huh?
What? That's right. After I heard about Mario's adventures with this Gino fellow, I did my best to recreate this exact same doll that was found in the Toad Village. They're one of my best-selling dolls.
Ah! In that case, I would like to get one of those.
Yeah, right. He plops it down right next to the Frog Fuchsius doll. Anything else?
Let's see. I'm going to also get some marbles.
Ah, marbles. Very well. He comes back up with, which ones do you want? Small, medium bag, or, and he pulls one out, and it goes, bump, a large one.
I would like to get one large one and a couple of small ones.
Alright, he pops down the big bag and then two smaller bags. Anything else?
I think that will do it. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else I can grab. Pika, is there anything you see?
I would like the thieves' tool.
The thieves' tools. I was told about your plight. No need to worry. I've got such a thing. A couple here and there. He pulls out like a bag full of like various tools on a belt. This should cover it.
Thank you so much.
And for the first time, Button will see that Pika did not get a souvenir.
How much will that be?
Alright, let me get this all together. It's the 5, carry the 4. That will come down to... I'm just double checking the cost of the thieves' tools real quick. That will be 100 gold coins.
Okay, let me just check my supplies here.
I forgot to carry the 2. That's 125 gold pieces.
Let's see. Where's my bag of stuff? Now my gold is here somewhere.
Well, just for the record, that's 100 for Button and 25 gold for Pika for her thieves' tools.
I see.
Pika hands over her 25 and she looks at Button.
Do you want me to help you out?
Hold on, I'm trying to count how much I got.
This is why it pays to double check all the gold you had, and if you sold your treasure.
Yeah. Okay, I have enough. So I hand over the 100 gold pieces.
And Pika hands hers.
Pleasure doing business to you. And just for the record, I was giving you a half-off discount for helping us out. And he hands all the other items.
Thank you kindly.
That large bag of marbles is heavy.
Well, it's a good thing I have a bag of holding.
I wonder how much holding that bag of holding can hold.
No kidding.
That is an excellent question.
Always pays to double check.
If you want to use rules, you can possibly use ball bearings as a substitute.
Ah.
And plus, because there's a portable black hole item as well that's much bigger than the bag of holding. With that, if that's all you two are gonna get.
Indeed, Pika, once she gets her thieves' tools, she goes straight to the ship.
All right. And same with you, Button.
Yeah, Button's gonna follow along with her, as well as, Pika, I just did nothing in there catch your eye. I thought you might be getting a bouvenir.
I didn't feel like getting a souvenir this time.
I see. Do you want to talk about it?
Maybe on the ship.
All right. On the ship it is. Maybe
So
maybe once we do it, we'll lift your spirits.
She wants to laugh so hard.
Yeah, her cheeks are like puffing up, trying not to laugh. I can imagine.
Underneath the mask, yeah. Because normally she would laugh. So that's another sign.
All right. So then we'll cut over to the other party with Greta, Violette, and Mira heading to a magic shop for the potions. And the one behind the counter is a ghostly Wrinkly Kong.
Oh, hey, it's Wrinkly Kong.
Hello, dearies!
Hello there. Do you happen to have any healing potions in stock?
Let me check!
And she floats up to the very top shelf.
Why, yes, we do!
A Kong floats?
You don't notice I'm a ghost? What's a few youngins nowadays?
I was saying that out of character, but okay.
Oh, I didn't know you were saying that. Okay. But anyways, yeah.
I am the tired boy. Cut me slick.
It's okay.
Leave this Steve alone.
Alright.
Instead of leave Brittany alone.
Yeah. Alright, so
And you're in luck. I've got some greater and superior healing potions in stock.
Oh, wonderful. How many do you have of each?
Well, I've got about 10 of the greater healing potions and 3 superior healing potions made right now.
Alright. How much do each of those cost?
Let me check the price tag real quick.
Alright. Just see the potion list. Where? No, not that. Here you are. Ah, man. Come on, I normally have the prices on hand here. Ah, here we go.
Let me see. Ah! For my greater healing potions, that's 50 gold coins, and for the superior, 200.
Alright then.
If anything, I can actually afford two of the greater healing potion.
I have 100 to spare myself. And there is one thing different about Mira since she exerted herself so much last time. Her eyes haven't changed color back to their usual cyan. They're stuck as their deep red.
Ooh.
Alright. Well, if that's the case, I think I will take 4 of those greater healing potions.
Okay, dearly, that would be 200 gold coins.
And she'll hand them over.
Violet will also hand over her 100 gold coins just so she can get 2 just in case.
And they all, and then she levitates them and flows them down to you.
Thank you for that, dear.
Merci beaucoup.
Oh, and one more thing. I'll throw this in as a freebie for you all. I can give each of one of you a magic scroll that could be useful on your journey.
Oh? How thoughtful.
Yes, but I do have to be in business still. Otherwise, Cranky's gonna be up my spectral tail for the next month.
Understood.
I can offer anything above the 3rd grade. Nothing above the 3rd grade level spell.
Alright.
Huh?
So, I am being generous. I'm giving each one of you right now any spell scroll up to 3rd level of any spell list.
So as far as spell scrolls go, are they like single use, or is it like
Yes.
once you use them,
Yeah.
you learn them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless you're a wizard and you want to permanently learn it, they're one use.
Okay.
Take it from somebody who played a wizard on Tuesday games. This is a true fact.
Yeah, you're gonna have a hole through your pocket if you play as a wizard with that.
Yeah, but at what cost?
I'm pretty sure the cost is gold.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have no idea!
I have 2 spells in mind for this if we're going this route. Both
Alright.
which are, I think one is a 2nd level spell and the other is a 3rd level spell. Let me double check. It is, the first one is a 2nd level spell. Enlarge Reduce, that will allow me to essentially grow one size. So
Okay.
I essentially go from medium to large and from large to huge.
Yeah, that could come in handy for you in case you run out of your giant smites, or if you want to add your giant smite on top of that.
Mm-hmm. And it'll also
That'd be a
give
bit of
me
bigger
a
one.
D4.
Essentially, at that point, Mira would be basically the size if someone consumed the super shroom.
Exactly.
And let me see her, see what's going on. Her natural height is 7'10". Whenever she uses Giant Smite, that doubles, so that's 14 feet. Then it doubles again to 14 plus 14, 36 feet.
28.
28.
Whoa!
28.
Yeah, so yeah, she is basically the size of Super Shroom Mario, if not taller.
Mm-hmm.
Insert Attack on Titan.
Oh my gosh! No!
So
No,
more like
Aaron.
Mega Mushroom.
Spell of Mega Mushroom, basically.
Yeah, but then there's the second idea that I have. That could also be fairly devastating if you're giving me this boon.
Okay.
Haste.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Haste. Let me just read that spell again. Let me double check that. Haste.
It is a 3rd level spell.
Choosing willing creature that you see within range until the spell ends. The target's speed is doubled. It gains a +2 bonus to AC. It has advantage on dexterity saving throws, and it gains an additional action on each of its turns. That action can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action. When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn. So yeah, basically you're basically doing your next turn right away. We're basically just basically doing 2 actions
Two
in 1 turn,
actions.
and then you get tired on the next turn, basically.
Actually, it lasts for a minute, so I can last up to 6 if I keep up concentration.
Oh yeah, that's right. It says 1 minute if concentration. Okay. So yeah, you got those 2 options. So all right, so that would be okay. I can allow that.
I don't know. Let's see. I'll roll the d4. Evens, haste, odds, enlarge.
Alright.
Odds. Scroll of
Alright.
enlarge.
She then hands you the scroll of reduce and enlarge.
I could make joke, but I will not.
Alright. Violette.
I say
I have. Oh, sorry, honey. You go.
no. I'm just gonna put in the in spoilers in the open chat.
Okay.
You just figure out which one of these keys is the spoiler tab.
Alright.
Okay.
You can also put that down. Oh, sorry.
No, you.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I'll wait.
Alright. I'm wondering where I put this. Huh. I thought I had it here. Man, I thought I had a loot table for the game.
There we go. Joke has been made. We'll delete after.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I thought I had a tag or thread of the spoils.
I put an open chat for when you wish to see. I shall then delete it once time is right.
Ooh.
Let's see. So, is the spoils in the campaign notes?
Yeah,
Yes,
I put it in the
D&D
thread.
loot. Okay.
Yeah, I just tagged in to put the scrolls in there so that no one forgets.
Okay, there we go.
I am actually on the fence. On one hand, I would love to have a spell of Spirit Guardians. On the other hand, Fireball is also stupid good.
Fireball. Just fireball. Just fireball. Just fireball.
Yeah, but I like the thought of.
Wait, you'd want to throw my cat Celestia, who's also called a fireball.
Also, hold up. I'm going. Okay, I thought fireball was 4th level. I was wrong. It's 3rd level, but for a 3rd level spell, it's still stupidly strong.
It really is.
86.
Yeah, but so is Spirit Guardians. I like the thought of like using this, and it's just either Spirit Guardians take the form of Fairy Dragon.
When I think of Spirit Guardian for Violet, I was thinking like an amethyst golem.
No, Guardians, plural.
Oh.
I mean, they're both stupidly good spells. One is from the cleric's tree, one's from the wizard tree. I'm just conflicted. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use my dice to decide for me.
I think that would be a good idea, my dear.
Alright. Okay, so evens will be Fireball. Odds will be Spirit Guardians. So.
Why'd you roll 3 d4?
Because
Plus 2 to 3.
Okay, I said even Spirit Guardians, odds fire. Wait, did I say even Spirit Guardian?
Even Fireball, odds Spirit Guardian.
All right, so it's Fireball. Okay, give me that Fireball scroll.
All right.
Okay, I'll hand you my cat.
All right.
You have 3 dogs.
All right. Now Greta has her choice.
Ah, goodness. I'm also up in the air about which one. I really
Use
like.
the dice, my dear.
Well, I'm thinking, given or situation we may need locate object, perhaps. But I also really like Cloud of Daggers.
That is a very nice one.
Yeah, Cloud of Daggers is also a pretty good spell like to have to control the arena, but also trap opponents into it.
Basically, you just pull a Dio and throw several knives, right?
It's more like a twister of daggers.
Ah.
Okay. Imagine this for me, Jay. Imagine a stationary tornado. Now fill that tornado full of large shards of glass.
Ah, yes, I see. I see.
Just put
What?
goggles on.
Let's just say that things could get Mortal Kombat really fast in that thing.
Get over here!
You can flavor that spell all you want. If I were playing as Nessa, I would flavor that she's surrounded by dozens upon dozens of hummingbirds.
Yeah, yeah.
Or in this case, those like little sprite shard things from Mario Galaxy.
I was gonna say, like, something else you could do is if it's like a tornado, then you could use like the tweezers from Paper Mario.
I mean, everything has an eye in this universe.
True.
At least one. Every object in this universe has at least one eye.
Or is an eye.
Or is an eye, exactly, which is one of the reasons I got the marbles. But you'll find out soon enough.
Alright, so Greta, you said you're gonna choose Cloud of Daggers.
I was debating between Cloud of Daggers or Locate Object. Or maybe even Zone of Truth.
A person can only tell the truth.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll
stole
go
a
with
cookie,
Locate
I'm sorry.
Object.
Okay, locate object. It is then. She hands that to you. And I know that you have 2 other companions, and I can give each one of them a free spell as well.
Usually
Ooh.
that will be actually nice, but we don't actually know what their opinion would actually be.
They're the Toad and the Boo, right?
We.
Correct.
I think I know the spells. Just
Okay.
for them. Okay, so yeah, Jay, like, what spell would you want?
I am looking them up as we speak.
Could you send me a link to that?
Hang on. I am trying to go through D&D Beyond. Give me a moment. DM, do you think you could send Masky a list?
Please.
Yep. Here's every spell.
Actually, I might just use that. I might just use that list instead.
Alright, I'll just post it in the chat right here. Yeah, just click the appropriate tab. It has every single spell from all the different spell lists.
All right.
Including the expansions.
Alright, grazie mille. Let's see.
We'll be right back after these messages.
After these messages.
We'll be
Let's see.
right back.
Ooh, Dispel Magic might be useful.
I mean, you guys had experience Dispel Magic back on the second island.
Mm-hmm. It's a very handy spell.
That is very handy. I could also get Fireball. Probably not probably not the best though. Ooh, Gaseous Form would be interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah, become a cloud of noxious gas.
Let's see. Intellect. Ooh, Intellect Fortress. Let's see. Phantom Steed. Ooh. Well, I guess that doesn't really mean much since I can already float on my own.
Plus,
And-
it's only for an hour, so why? It's not really useful if it's only one use spell.
Exactly. What's the point? Let's see. Summon Fae, summon Lesser Demons, Thunderstep, I already got that. Tiny Servant, Vampiric Touch, I already have that. Sand, Wall of Water, so many spells, so little time. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's have a look at what Call Lightning does. Shape of the spell. Center on pain, you stay within range, directly above you. Spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud would appear. Cast a spell, choose a point. 3d10 lightning damage on a failed. That's not bad.
Well, it says on each of your turns until the spell ends, which is 10 minutes, you can use your action to call down lightning in this way, again, targeting the same point or a different one. So you're basically summoning a localized storm in your area, up to 120 feet.
True, which actually, now that I think of it, kind of makes me think of like the lightning from Mario Kart. Not even just the lightning cloud from Mario Kart Wii.
Yep. And plus, if you're outdoors in stormy conditions when you cast a spell, it gives you a control over the existing storm, which increases the spell's damage by an additional d10.
Yes, I think I will go with that.
And what about you, Pika?
I am a toss-up between either poison spray or acid splash.
Well, poison spray I have by default.
I will say this though: acid splash will hit 2 targets.
Mm-hmm. Know what? Acid splash. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Wait, is this for the bard stuff or the scroll?
The scroll.
A cantrip?
All right, call lightning scroll.
Oh yeah, that's a. Oh yeah, wait, acid splash it. Yeah, you're looking at the cantrip spell list.
Yeah, Tanya, that's the weakest stuff.
For crying out loud! I mean, that's what I was given.
Listen. Look at the top. There's a bunch of folders you can flip through.
Oh, for Pete's sake!
Yeah, it always defaults to cantrip when you open up the link.
Tanya, it's okay. It's okay.
It's all right.
Son of a biscuit.
Hey, we still love you. We still love you.
Okay, so what am I supposed to click on? Because I see cantrip, first level, second level.
Third level.
Third level is the highest you can go.
Okay. Animate the oh gosh.
I'm already dead.
Let's see. Counter spell. Dispel magic.
Counter spell.
I counter your counter spell.
Right, I should have fiddlesticks.
Frick, there's a lot. Holy shoot.
Yeah, third level.
There is. Don't worry about it.
The spell list expands greatly.
Okay.
I will tell you this: counterspell will be useful.
It will be dead useful. Yeah.
Know what? Let's do it. Counterspell.
Yeah, because even at higher levels, counterspell is like one of the most broken spells early on.
All right, that's what Pika's gonna use. Counterspell.
All right. She comes down holding out 2 random spell scrolls for the party. I think your other 2 companions will appreciate these spells.
All right then.
This will be a sword. Merci.
You have a wonderful day, dearies.
You as well.
Violet nods and she goes, but she's also quiet.
Ooh.
Alright, so you head out. And you're all back at the ship.
Yeah.
And Cookie Kong's got a huge supply of food for you all, too.
Aw.
Ooh,
wonderful.
wow. This entire food pile's bigger than me.
Consider it my generous donation for the trip.
Much appreciated, Your Highness.
Have you decided where you are going to next?
Violet looks back into the letter that she got, and also finally looks into the other one that is suited for the Sour Kingdom. Weighing her options in her mind, she finally spoke. I believe we are needed. We are needed urgently into the Sour Kingdom. Given that's what is going on over there, we best be on our way.
Yes, we mustn't dilly-dally. Onward! I zoom up the ramp for the ship. or if I'm not already on it.
Pika nods to the prince, so she's like,
Thank you, Your Majesty. Farewell.
Be sure to give King Mole my condolences.
Thank you for having us, and we truly appreciate your hospitality.
Indeed.
So as you're about to leave, Jacqueline, Hananora, and Croak see Greta off. So, I guess this is it for us.
Well, at least for now.
Yeah, we're gonna be stuck here for the next couple months, fixing everything up.
Aye.
Hey, Greta, when your journey's over, how about we all go to your son's restaurant, have a feast.
Sounds like a brilliant idea.
You gotta tell us about your journey. After all that, we can officially retire from this business.
Aye. After this, I'm definitely putting my spoon away. It's only going to be used for cooking from then on.
Yeah, Nora comes over and hugs the babam.
And she hugs back.
We gotta get our kids together. Tell them all of our reckless journeys when we were younger.
Oh, yes. That we do. And it would be nice to have everyone's perspective.
Jacqueline's the only one looking away, just practically ashamed.
Greta walks over to her.
And that invitation is, of course, extended to you as well, after you've served your time.
I am truly sorry for what I did, Greta. But hopefully, when this is all over, we can start over.
Of course.
She turns to walk away at first, but then runs back to give Greta a hug.
And Greta hugs her as tightly as a babam can do.
Careful with the hug, Greta. Don't want you exploding on me.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Don't want that key of yours to be wound too tight. Don't want what happened last time.
Oh.
Especially when you kissed your husband. I believe Hananora told me what happened on your wedding night.
Oh, dear. Everyone was covered in dust.
You got so nervous you just blew up as soon as you two locked lips and the entire reception was all covered in dust.
Oh, dear, yes. Oh, yes. Couldn't get that dust out of the dress for days.
I want to see that now.
Me too.
Left quite the impact in the ground, too.
Well, I'll be more than happy to see the families that you all started, and for me to catch up on what I missed.
Indeed. I look forward to that day.
As the party heads back onto their repaired ship, they're set off with the anchor away, as everyone on the village is waving you goodbye, including Greta's party. We wish you safe travels, Star Warriors! Give Captain Junkjaw a thaw!
That we will!
We will rain down the heavens upon him!
And with that, your ship sails away, and your adventure on the Pudding Kingdom has come to an end. And now, back to your ship after so long.
Indeed.
Oh, man. Look at this. Look at this. I never thought I'd be happy to be back on this ship.
I am doing my best.
Oh.
I know. I'm sorry, dude.
Pika, instead of going up on the thing here like she normally does, she goes down below deck.
Button is gonna go ahead and follow her.
Uh-huh.
Greta will too, actually.
Oh.
Mira, why don't you actually go and rest inside?
Just looking out on the sea. I believe I am fine.
I insist as captain's orders.
Judging from the map... Oh, sorry.
May I at least ask why? I have rested since.
You've actually done enough when it comes to protecting us back onto the jungles. You've actually taken so much damage, I can only imagine you're on your last legs.
Amen. And you could tell she's a little slow, looks up to you. Then we'll head below deck to rest.
No.
Oh.
Judging from the map, Violette, it's going to take you about a couple days to get to the Sour Kingdom, as it looks to be the smallest kingdom on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Just so I have a reference for you all, let me go grab it. Let's make sure I have it on me. There we go. Actually, the Sour Kingdom would be on the top left. That's my bad. But yeah, it's still 2 days to get there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually the thinnest island on the map. Like one long archipelago.
I see. Oh man, that means they're incredibly vulnerable to storms.
Man, shoot.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and walk over to Pika, and I'm just going to sit down next to her, and I'm just going to ask, "Alright, Pika, you can talk to me now. What's going through your mind?"
I've been wanting to ask you something since you have magic and all.
Alright.
With everything that happened with Greta's companion, would you ever recommend necromancy magic?
Necromancy.
What?
That's a dangerous craft. And it's a morally ambiguous one. Oh, hold on, the thing bugged out for a bit. Okay. It's a morally ambiguous craft. Because, well, I won't beat around the bush. You are desecrating the dead by doing so. But considering you also are dead, I guess it's more like asking for a helping hand?
The thought also comes to mind for you, Button, of the dry bones and the few times that Bowser actually became a dry bones himself.
I do know that the Koopa Troop tends to reanimate their dead a lot, especially with the dry soldiers. And, well, I do know that King Boo does have an alliance with Bowser, albeit a shaky one at best.
She shakes.
It's interesting. I do know that it's possible, but again, a lot of bad people tend to use it. Why do you ask?
Well, would necromancy be used to bring someone back to life? Like what Greta's friend wanted with their loved ones?
So Button's gonna take a long moment to pause. And he's crossed his arms, his staff is just kind of sitting on the ground idly. But then the orb flashes a little bit. It pulsates, almost as if communicating a message. And Button simply says, right, even if something like that was possible, it wouldn't be the same person. Their spirit is already moved on. At that point, you're just puppeteering their corpse. You're moving it around like strings, maybe even programming it to behave a certain way, but it won't be that person anymore.
But what if it was me?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna have you roll an insight check, Button.
Okay.
To see if you can grasp what Pika is trying to imply.
Okay. Let's see. Let me just double check my modifiers. Which one was insight again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, right. Okay.
I lost my wisdom when my wisdom teeth were pulled.
Okay, that's a 17.
Alright. You are catching on that she's trying to hint that she's thinking about ways of using a necromancy spell on herself, seeing that she's a boo, and maybe get something back that she lost from her when she was alive.
I see. So, you think that necromancy might be able to help you with your current condition?
Yes.
You want to reunite your soul with a body, preferably your body, right?
She nods. And she's shaking. She still has her mask on, but she's shaking.
Button's going to look at her mask and see that she's shaking. And he's going to slowly reach out with his fingers and gently caress the side of the mask, and then, ever so slightly, reach underneath it.
He's gonna feel tears.
He's gonna what?
He's gonna feel tears.
With his fingers wet, Button gently pulls the mask off. And he just looks her in her teary, kind of moist eyes and just asks, why do you want to... What's so important that it's worth getting a mortal body back?
And as Button asks that, the little moon-shaped crystal on Pika's hood starts to softly glow. And Pika starts feeling a bit more calm as the little clasp is slowly humming. as if responding to her negative feelings and stress.
Pika would put her hand over top the clasp as she looks at Button and she just says, I don't want to be like this. I never wanted to be like this. I feel wrong. I mean, people have died yet, and, you know, not become a ghost, yet I'm here. And I don't remember who I am, how old I am, or if I even had family who cared about me or who are looking for me. I don't remember anything. So I'm mixed with wanting to be alive again, but at the terrifying realization of what would even be the point if no one out there even cares about me or would be looking for me.
So Button will just... So Button... This kind of hurts him a little. Just seeing her tears, and the way she's poured her heart out. He looks away for a second, kind of wraps his hands around his knees. And yes, he does have knees.
There's knees under those pants?
Yes, there's knees under those pants.
My God, he's got knees.
He's got knees, he's got legs. Anyways, so he's going to look at those at his hands for a bit, and then at his star. The star that's on the star orb that is on his staff. And a thought occurs to him. You're right. Maybe that could help. He looks back at Pika and asks, Hey, have you ever tried wishing upon a star?
Pika's lips tremble and she nods. That was my wish at that celebration.
To remember?
I wish... She nods.
Well, since since my patron is connected to the Star Road, maybe I could put in a good word. Ask for a little help. And if I get strong enough as the Super Starluck Supreme, maybe I could have my own wish granted. And maybe use it for you.
For me?
Yeah, but it's gonna be a long time, and that's why I'm on this journey. I want to get strong enough so that I can make my wish come true. But if I'm strong enough, maybe I could make other people's wishes come true.
Her eyes are wide as her cheeks flush as she finally smiles. It's wobbly, but she smiles. She says,
I hope your wish can come true, Button, and I know you'll be a great, as you say you will.
Oh, I'm tearing up.
Button will look back at Pika, and he will hold his hand out. Let's at least start with getting your memory back. And if being alive again is what you want, then, well, maybe the star spirits could make that happen. We just have to find the one star. It's a big wish, but they can do it.
Really?
I know they can.
Then I believe you, Button.
As she would touch his hand. Wearing her gloves, finally.
Yes.
Instead of
Say that
gloves.
true, lads.
So what is Greta thinking through all this?
She's just been listening very quietly and just recalls those words that Jackie said. And then hearing Pika's plight, she can't blame her for wanting that. Originally, the reason why Greta didn't want to go with Jackie's plan was because she felt the same as Button had about necromancy. That you could try to bring someone back, but they may not be the same as you remember. Though, with Button's suggestion, perhaps it would be possible to have Pika have her wish fulfilled. And to keep her sense of self. And Greta will pipe up, revealing her presence.
Oh, sorry. Have you been sitting there long?
Sorry, Granny.
As Pika wipes her eyes.
It's perfectly fine. That is very noble of you to offer, Button. I'm sure.
It's not. It's not mine to give. It's at this point. But go ahead.
I do hope that your wishes will be granted. And especially yours, dear. Looking at Pika.
Thank you, Granny. I hope all of our wishes can come true. Including yours.
Indeed.
Alright, so...
There's one more thing I want to do.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, I'm going to take out the bag of holding. Hey, Granny. It's okay if I call you Granny, right?
Of course, dear. I consider you all to be kind of my grandchildren anyway.
Well, I got some new stuff I wanted to show you. I pull out some of the boxes I got from the souvenir shop, but I notice one of them is different. And I open it. Hey, wait a minute. What happened to my Geno doll? I pull it out, and I'm basically carrying a wooden swordsman. One with blonde hair poking out from a blue hood. And a different torso compared to the one I originally picked out. Oh, darn it, I must have gotten this switched out with someone else's.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Aw, man, I thought it was a cool figurine, but... Looking it over, I hold it in my hand, and I expect the star-themed sword. And just the hairstyle and the eye poking out from underneath. I guess this is cool, too. I'll just keep it.
Alright. So, we'll pause right here so we can all have an intermission break.
Awesome.
Did I need bathroom?
Now I got new intermission music.
Ooh, it almost gives me Persona vibes.
It's Mario Kart's waiting lobby.
Yep.
Alright, so I'll catch you in a bit. I'm gonna use the restroom myself.
Alright, I shall catch you all in a few.
okay, Kiki. Hey, don't hiss at me. Hey. It's okay, Tiggy. Okay. Just ignore Celestia. Oh my god. Celestia's not even looking at you. She doesn't care. Oh, I know. It's hard for Tiggy Wiggy. I know, Tiggy. It's okay, Tiggy.
I think I'm probably gonna bow out here.
Oh.
Sleeping. And probably got another long shift tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But I have given Mira one last character thing, design change. A new scar.
Did? Really?
Yep, we'll have to figure that out in game, but this is where I must go.
Alright, Steve. Thanks for hanging in there, bud.
I tried, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You worked like a 12-hour shift. It's fine. But you sleep well, alright, bud? You take care. Bye.
I have returned.
Poor Steve left. Poor guy is tired.
Oh, well, I don't blame him. Working all those long hours. I've worked 12-hour shifts before. They sucked.
But yeah, I was holding Tigger, and she saw Celestia, and she was not happy. She just hissed at her.
Goodness.
For having the audacity to stare at her.
The unmitigated gall.
Oh, but yeah, that made me really emotional to finally do that with Pika. That was I'm really proud of that.
Well done on the RP.
Thank you. But yeah, Button made quite the promise, so hopefully he can keep the promise. But yeah, so I think thus far we know one of the Star Warriors' wishes, and we know Pika's now.
Oh, hi.
Did Steve head out?
He did.
Yeah, he was too tired. He felt really bad.
Okay.
I
can't help. You can't help it with all the long work and all that.
So apparently, Steve said that one of the updated things to Mira's appearance is a scar, but he will elaborate on that the next time he's in the session.
Okay. I just gotta wait for Miki to get back.
And I don't know where Jason is.
Forgot to mute. Well, yeah, you're about halfway done with the islands now.
Man.
All you got left are the Sour Kingdom, Beefy Kingdom, the Chocolate King, the Cocoa Volcanoes, and the Gourd Kingdom.
4 kingdoms left then.
What's that?
4 kingdoms left then.
Yep. 4 of the 8 left.
Goodness. I'm excited for the Beefy Kingdom.
After how much that's been hyped up, yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah. I have to say, I'm pretty proud of Violette for, putting aside her feelings and going to the Sour Kingdom next and such.
Yeah, for sure. showing how much she has grown as a person.
I can't imagine how she feels though.
Oh yeah, she's openly like defying her mom's orders to come back to the island like straight away.
Which I do not blame her for.
Yeah, me neither. Her mother sounds awful. Though gotta keep in mind, maybe the mother was raised a certain way and that's why she acts that way. I don't know.
Oh yeah, put down your scrolls in the D&D loot. Hey, welcome back, Jay.
Right.
Welcome back.
Alright, let's get myself unmuted here. The only one left is Miki.
Yeah.
Here.
Alright, so again, just make sure you put down your stuff in the D&D loot, like your scrolls, so you don't forget.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, I do need to put my new figurines in there.
Actually, I have a question. If one of us doesn't use the scroll, could we give it to like another party member?
You could. Like it's
Cool.
for anyone in the party to use.
Oh.
How many how many small marbles would you say I have?
You said two bags.
All right.
Two
I'm back.
bags.
Welcome
Welcome
back,
back.
Nikki.
Unfortunately, we lost Steve. Poor guy.
I know. I was there when he had to bow out.
You know what? That's understandable. The guy's had a rough day. 11-hour shift plus an hour drive back.
An hour?
Yikes.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, the guy's been on his feet for 12 hours. I cannot blame him.
He's
I
been at this.
commend him.
Yeah, he's been at this for months with these long shifts, so I don't blame him for working this hard.
Honestly, I feel like he should put in a complaint with his work at some point. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, give him the next time you can, Makoto, give him a big old hug. Because he needs
I know.
it.
She's always there for Steve, so gotta appreciate Miki for being a great girlfriend.
I give you all hugs.
Alright, so shall we continue where we left off?
Yes, we shall.
Yeah.
Gotta dry my eyes.
Oh no! Was that really emotional?
Yes, like I was really channeling Pika and just
Aww.
because that was just a lot that she finally revealed.
Yeah, I will not lie, I was shedding some tears myself.
Go pet your kitties, especially Tigger. Oh my god, Tigger's meow. Oh my goodness, that is like a funny meow Tigger had.
Alrighty, so dear Mira is sleeping as she deserves. Poor thing. And
yeah, especially after what happened on the island, she's gonna be honked out for a while.
Yeah.
I hope her eyes are okay, like with them being red.
Yeah.
But
That
that
underlying thing is going on there.
yeah, but
For
that
what
being
she's
said, she
doing.
probably didn't hear our conversation just outside her door.
Mhm.
Alright, so we're gonna jump ahead a couple days to get you straight over to the island.
Alright,
Okay.
since Pika's feeling better, I will put her where she usually is, up at front. Because she likes feeling like in the Titanic.
I'm gonna let Button sit next to Pika there.
Aww.
Aw.
His cape is just flapping in the wind as he's just sitting next to her.
Yep.
You know, when there's no monsters out here, it's actually kind of peaceful.
I agree.
Although, although I do see some storm clouds on the horizon, we better get prepared soon for some choppy waters.
Right.
Still, before we do get there, this is nice.
Yeah. I never thought I'd like being on the ocean, but glad I did.
Before this entire journey, I'd never even seen the ocean. The most water I ever saw was at the oasis I camped at.
Are oases really as mystical as they sound?
You'd think so. I mean, it's a bunch of water and plants just thriving in the middle of a desert. Honestly, I would get a lot of visitors from time to time from Dry Outpost, and that's when my master and I met.
Really?
Yeah, I was just something of a nomad. Then she came to draw water one day, and she asked if I wanted to learn magic. I couldn't resist the opportunity. I always knew I was a little different. Being a toad with star spots is a little embarrassing.
Are you kidding? I think they're lovely.
Yeah, but in a species where everyone looks alike, it kind of makes you stand out, and not in the good way sometimes. I used to get kids who would throw rocks at me.
That's rude.
Yeah, it is rude. That's part of why I wanted to learn magic. So I could prove them wrong, show them I was special, and not just a mutation.
Sure, art of mutation, but I think you are special.
Honestly, I used to lie to myself and think I was special. Merly didn't exactly, well, stop me. She did tell me that great things were in my future. I guess I just was living off of false confidence for a while.
But I think you've been gaining your own. You've come a long way since we first met.
You think so? I actually think you've come a long way.
Me?
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't even show your face from time to most of the time, let alone speak to me. Or well, anybody.
I was scared of scaring people, honestly, with what I am.
You know, for being a boo, you're really bad at being scary.
Well, that makes me happy. But I'm glad I've met all of you.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever had something like a family.
Me too.
As she smiles.
Well, should we join the others and make sure the sails are all okay?
Yeah. We're probably gonna get yelled at by the captain for standing around or something.
Let's go. After you, Button.
Oh no, ladies first.
She blushes at that
and he would basically just kind of swish his cape, just in a grand gesture to let her go first.
Oh. She blush and she would go ahead.
As the ship is sailing, you can see that the storm clouds are like very, very unsettling.
I don't think I've ever seen storm clouds that are green before. That can't be natural.
Not to mention that it's an unnatural storm. Like, all the lightning is just hitting the island and not even the water. It's like all coming from one centralized area.
Yep. This is almost like that scroll I got. Except this is worse. Way worse.
Do you think we'll reach the island?
We have no choice.
Alright, Captain. We are are waiting orders for you.
As Pika would salute Violette.
Aw, that's cute.
Aww.
Oh, okay. I guess, Viola was just seeing this whole thing before her, but eventually she just sighs. But she eventually just puts on a face. We'll have to be careful from the storm clouds coming by. I suggest we actually, I suggest we have to be careful. Find a dock that is actually, clear from the storm, and if we could, we might have to hold up, we might have to,
Bring up the sails?
Bring up the sails. Yeah. So that way they don't actually get even more damage than before.
As Violette brings out that command, you hear a foghorn coming from behind you.
Oh no.
A foghorn?
Parting from the clouds, a giant airship, one you have seen before.
Ah, for a flap!
Oh no, it's Buck.
Oh, I knew this piece couldn't last.
It's Junkjaw's commanding ship. And
I hope you guys don't hear my dog.
And he is putting the ship into the water and is starting to sail beside you.
Oh, of course.
Alright, and I run to the harpoon. and I am ready, waiting for orders.
And before you know it, the captain himself gets right to the railing of a ship. Well, looks like I caught you once going to one of me islands.
Your islands? These islands belong to the people! You have no right!
As much as the Sour Kingdom's concerned, it only has the one monarch and no one else. What kind of kingdom has one monarch and no citizens to rule?
You didn't.
Oh, I wouldn't. And I'm being for real. There are no citizens on that island. It's just nothing but a theme park. It's an animal sanctuary. What kind of king rules nothing but animals?
Dr. Doolittle?
He's not really a king.
He looks to the clouds. And I'm afraid we're at this impasse. Either one of us gets out of the storm unscathed to reach the islands first, or we both drop to the bottom of the sea.
Hopefully it's you.
Is that so, Poppet? Lord, you willing to wager?
Pika looks at Violette like, is gambling bad?
Yes, gambling is bad, Pika.
Oh gosh, it looks like something from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I think that's the point.
He's getting his junky ship closer to yours.
Ugh.
How the hell about we turn the sea battle into a land battle? The first one to yell chicken will secede.
The first to yell chicken, huh?
Men, we got us some fish to catch. And some of his men start coming out from the floorboards to come greet you all.
Oh gosh.
Ah, boy.
A flipping sea battle? Dang
And they're putting one long wooden bridge to connect to your ship with harpoons to stick into the hull.
Oh no. Pika would try to move it, but of course I'm sure she'd be having difficulty.
You ain't gonna move that by brute force, lassie. You're stuck to us. And now the water is starting to.
Oh, hey,
become
Raccoon!
very...
Hello! Welcome to the stream!
Oh. Whoa, wait, seriously? Raccoon himself?
Yeah, Raccoon himself!
Oh, hey, welcome!
Oh my god!
Hey, you caught us in the middle of a pirate battle! Anyways, we shall continue.
So yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, the waters are getting very choppy, the wind is howling, the rain is coming down hard, you are in the biggest part of the storm right now. And because of that, the water being choppy, your movement speed's going to be reduced by 10.
Oh, crud.
Alright. Shall we roll for initiative?
Let us begin.
Flip.
Alright. Let's rock.
I'm not okay with this.
Oh, oh yes. Alright, time to roll!
Alrighty, let us.
Oh, well, that's not a great start. Okay, what's my modifier?
Dang!
Granny wasn't satisfied with that single scratch on his face. She wants to pound him more.
Okay. What's my modifier again? It's my dex mod, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's a 9. Oh, eBay. It had to happen sooner or later.
Alright.
What the frick? Oh my gosh!
My goodness! Pika!
I didn't want to go first! No! We need the heroic captain to go first.
I'm fine.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Sure.
What did Button... Oh, 9. Okay.
9, yes.
Oh, you're tied with Violette.
Does it go to whoever's dex mod is higher?
Yes.
Okay, so minus 4?
You'll go first.
Okay.
Alright. So let me get this in order. There. Alright. Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh man. Okay, well, flipping Pika goes first. Jeez.
Remember, all your movement speeds has been reduced by 10 because of the storm.
Right.
Right. Great. Fantastic. Okay. So Pika would... Okay, how far does she has to be with her psychic blades?
Well, you can still throw them.
Okay.
Well, but you gotta move away from Button first.
Okay, fine. Pika goes your foot at the button. She goes there.
Alright, so you go after this veteran pirate.
Indeed. So Pika... and they're all metal, right?
Yes.
Just a reminder. Okay, so like there's no point of using a flipping rapier on a robotic individual because it can't poison something that isn't alive. So she would use her psychic blades on the schmuck there.
Alright. Now roll for damage.
So what do I roll again?
D20 plus your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Proficiency is 3. And dex, so that'd be 6. No, 5. Plus, there'll be 8. Okay. So plus 8. Oh my gosh!
Nice! You're rolling good!
Ooh.
What? I don't know what happened, but I'm thankful for it.
Alright.
So roll, what's the dice again? For
D8 plus your dex mod.
1d8 plus and then dex, okay. Which I believe is 5, so just double check. Yes. Alright. Okay, I'll take that.
Max damage. Nice. Alright, this one takes a good brunt of the hits.
So I think that's the end of my turn.
Unless you want to attack again with another psychic blade.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So I have to roll again to see if it'll actually hit.
Yes.
Yep, roll again with your d20.
Alright. I should do that. Dang it, this is like making me want to watch like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Not bad!
Oh
That
my
hits.
gosh, okay. 8 damage, I'll take that.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, you get good 2 slashes of your psychic blades, and you can get a good chunk of this guy.
Yay!
Wait, where'd the turn order go? Oh, there you are. Okay, so next up, Greta.
Okay, so I imagine that the cannons displayed here on the picture is like they're there.
No, well, for the sake of the board, they're not.
They're not drat. Okay. Well then.
What about those harpoons? Are they there?
Yeah, that was another thing I was wondering about.
Unless you want to get close to Junk Jaw right there.
Yeah, okay. So.
Because for him, he's just watching.
Yeah, this is all just a show to him.
And would the mast be right here?
Yeah.
Okay, Greta's gonna use, ooh, hang on. Actually, Greta is going to use her explode feat, and she's gonna try to take out the mast.
Oh my god!
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Alright, so you're
let me
gonna
just-
blow up? Jeez.
No,
Well, first of all, are you gonna-
before I
are you
do
gonna-
that,
Got
okay, gotta make sure I'm out of the way first.
And you're not blowing up the boards.
Not blowing up the boards. This is his ship, isn't it?
No,
Well,
no,
you mean
you're
the
talking
board-
about he's talking about the boardwalk that's linking our
Oh.
ship. And we're
Oh,
still on
okay.
it.
Gotcha. Okay, that should be good. Ooh, and I get 3 guys too.
Nice.
Alright, I blow up.
Alright. Now I just need... Is that... What save is that?
Let me see. Dex save.
Alright, for all 3 of those guys. Alright. What do they need to roll?
I'm guessing this is going off of wisdom? No, based off of Dex. Okay. They'll have to beat a 15.
Alright. This one beats it. He beats it. They all beat it.
Okay, let me see.
Dang
They'll still take half damage.
Okay. As for the mast... you hit the weak point of the mast and it just... It just come... You just blew right into it.
Nice.
So yeah, it's coming down.
So
Oh, which direction is it coming down?
If I'm
Good
thinking...
question.
Well, if I'm thinking of like an 8 directions, let me get a D8 for this so I know... So I can figure out like... If I'm like thinking of this like as a clock. Actually, I'm gonna get a D12 for this.
Oh, let me roll damage in the meantime. Alright.
Button, Violette, you might want to move out of the way.
Oh, crap.
Oh, frick!
It's moving. It's going to 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Oh no! Oh no! How long do we have?
Well, it's the wood is splintering, and these guys still have a turn. So I'd say by the time your guys' turn is ending, it'll completely fall over.
Question.
Yes?
Could I potentially use an extra attack in order to redirect the mast?
You could.
Alright, I'd like to do that.
To which direction, though?
Junk jaw!
12 o'clock noon.
Okay, to hit junk jaw. Okay. Well, first of all, I gotta calculate the damage for these guys. This is going off. So they all take 7 damage from that.
All that's missing is a Wilhelm scream.
Alright, so yeah, use your extra attack and it goes in this direction. Which means this guy are gonna get hit. While Junkjaw's changing his hook hand into a portable cannon and blasts the top part of his mast away to avoid damage.
Chicken!
No, you can't say that. Please tell me you weren't in character for that.
I wasn't in character, I was me.
Okay.
I was insulting him as me.
And since this thing is a giant mast, I'm gonna need extra dice for this.
Oh. You might even say it's quite mastiff damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
But first, I also need to make sure they can get out of the way if they make a deck save. If not, it's half damage. Let me see. All right,
I mean, that's still 30 damage. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
I'm just glad
sure.
that didn't hit Violette or Button, because I would have felt really bad.
Alright.
I would have felt bad too, because it would have hurt.
Yeah, they both make the save, but they get hit by the shockwave. And now you've got like a giant mast going all the way down.
Alrighty.
So you got a blocked mast now.
Alright.
Alright. And now it's all the pirates' turns.
Well, most of them.
Yeah. Alright, this one's going to attack Greta.
The audacity.
Honestly.
So it's
Attacking
gonna
up a
try
bomb
and-
after an explosion.
they're going to use... It's going to use 2 longsword attacks. Where are we seeing? 11 will not hit, I suppose.
Nope, it won't.
16.
That hits.
Alright. 16. Alright. 7 damage.
Right.
And then this guy is going to use 2 longsword attacks. 18.
Definitely hits.
Alright, and then the second attack, dirty 20. That will hit, I suppose.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is going to be 2d10. Plus 5. Alright. No, 2d10 plus... 10 damage.
Right, between the both of them?
That's the total for this guy did.
Alright.
And that... Alright. This one's going to... Actually, this one's going to take a crossbow to shoot at Violette.
No!
Alright. Alright, it's got a heavy crossbow. 11.
That's
What's
a miss
that?
there, Chief.
Okay.
Ha! She's too pretty. You can't hit her.
Alright, this one's going to attack Pika.
Of course.
23.
Ah, it's a hit. Damn it. I mean, darn it!
That's one for the swear
Wow,
jar.
that's one for the swear jar, Tanya.
And yeah, 7's not gonna hit. So it's only one hit.
I'm so sorry!
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Alright,
That
8 damage.
took me by surprise.
Alright, 8 damage. This
Okay.
one's going to use its full movement to get over. And that's gonna be all of these pirates' turns.
Alrighty.
But-
Okay, I'm in a difficult position. So, I could use that Call Lightning scroll that I just got, but considering they're all metal, that would probably just supercharge them. Am I right? I've done that before.
That was including those magic armors.
Yeah, that's true. They're probably the same thing.
Are they?
I know what I'll do. I'm gonna use my Storm Boomerang.
Okay.
And, let's see. Can my Storm Boomerang hit multiple things, or is it limited to just one?
Let me see Boomerang.
Because it would
I
be
wonder-
real nice if we could go by Zelda rules.
Let me see what it could do.
And
Oh, it's only if you miss, then it returns to your hand. It doesn't go through multiple targets.
it does go through multiple targets?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. In that case... First of all, I'm gonna move over here so I'm on solid ground, or, well, relatively solid ground. And I am going to... I'm going to throw a boomerang at... this guy.
Alright.
Alright, I will roll to hit. Okay, let's see, that's a straight 18.
That hits.
Okay. Let me just double check my items sheet real quick. I know I have the boomerang, I just need to remember where I put the darn thing. I'm just gonna open my sheet and just read it up real quick. Doesn't it paralyze?
Does it say on the weapon itself?
It should say that. Hang on, let me just double check its stats. Here we go. Okay. On a hit, the boomerang does 1d4 bludgeoning damage and 3d4 thunder damage. And the okay, you need to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until your next turn.
A DC 10 Constitution.
Yes.
Alright. Alright.
Alright, let me get my smaller dice out.
He makes it.
Okay, so he will not be stunned. Okay. So 1d4 for bludgeoning.
Uh-huh.
That's a 2. Then 3 more for thunder. Okay, 4, 1, and another 2. Okay, so add up the thunder damage. That is a grand total of 7 and 2 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. Alright, so that's 9 damage total. Alright, that guy definitely got a shock to the system.
Okay, question. Was the shock damage worse because of the water?
Because of the rain, I'm debating that.
I mean, considering that he's mechanical, 1, the water would not be a good combination, and 2, the lightning would already be a lot of trouble for him. So water plus electricity, that's not good.
If it was salt water, yeah. But
This
anyways,
is, considering we're on the ocean, definitely salt water.
I'll allow it. It'll make it double damage.
Sweet! Okay, so that's a total of 14 thunder damage.
Alright. That's the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Alright. Violette, your turn.
Oh, okay. I guess, for starters, I'll just, Viola will just try to get herself out of there, and... I don't know if this will ever work, but I'm gonna use Enemies Abound onto this guy.
What?
Enemies Abound?
Ah, okay. Alright. Yeah. Grab that. Yeah, the enchantment spell. Alright, make an intelligence saving throw.
Yep.
Alright. Let me see this, guys. Alright. What does he need to save?
13.
Alright. By just 1 point, he fails.
Woo!
Yeah!
Okay. That's my action, and that's my movement. Yeah, that's about the end of my turn.
Alright, creature automatically... Alright, so... Blah, blah, blah. The failed save to lose the ability to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends. Alright. So yeah, the guy... So yeah, basically he's now mistaking his crew as the enemy. So now... He's gonna go up to this guy right here and gonna swipe at him.
Do we also have that long rest from earlier?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so we're all at full capacity.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright, so this guy's gonna use it. He's gonna take a swing with his greatsword on that pirate.
He's already suffered a shock to his system.
and he rolled a crit hit.
Oh!
Heck yeah!
Yes!
Yeah.
Thank you, Violette.
Okay.
Alright, and... Wow!
I'm assuming that's good.
26 damage total.
Oh my god!
Man.
Yes! Love that.
That came in handy. That's for sure. Alright. Okay, I'm checking the time. I think we'll pause it here for now.
Okay, yeah, it's about 9:31
Alright.
on my end.
Yeah, so we'll pause it here for tonight. And we'll save this for next time.
Sounds good.
Indeed.
Alright, ending recording in 3, 2, go.
Alright.
Alright. Man, it's been too long since we've done this. I am actually very happy to have gotten back to this.
Yeah, this was fun.
And once
Thank
again,
you.
I just want to bring attention to our wonderful DM, because without him, we wouldn't have this campaign. And what's more, we wouldn't have this Mario theme, even though it's not the most familiar thing for him. He did that for me, and I couldn't be more thankful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
you've
thank
really
you guys.
put a lot into making this game enjoyable for me.
I'll make it enjoyable for everyone here, as best as I can.
Indeed.
And you're
And we're-
succeeding.
I'm so happy to have met all of you guys. You've been wonderful.
All right, so let us see if there's anyone that we can raid. If my intuition is correct, one of my pals is currently live. Yes, he is. He is currently playing freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. Yes, that is a game.
Oh,
What
no,
on
not
earth?
that game.
Yes. And it is a game that is about Tingle from The Legend of Zelda.
Oh no.
Huh.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Bless
So
you.
we're gonna go ahead and send the love his way. Okay. Alright, we are all ready to go. Once again, thank you for joining us at the Wordplay Theater. The curtain closes once more, and day has turned to night. I hope you all have a wonderful time together, and I will see you all again next time. Catch you later!
You all take care.
Stay classy.